Hi everyone! Over the past 72 hours, I've been using the Magic Keyboard for the iPad, and there have been some thoughts that I think would be helpful for those of you who are deciding whether to order this or not. So I would like to share those with you, as well as a kind of close-up look and feel of the keys on the keyboard and the trackpad, as well as a quick comparison of that between the Magic Keyboard and the Folio keyboard. So let's start with the key press and the comparison. When it comes to using the iPad Magic Keyboard on your lap, the lapability is pretty good, though the viewing angle could be a little bit better, especially when you sit upright. I feel like it would have been a lot better if you could lean the screen back a little bit toward maybe this angle when you sit upright, but it is not too bad. The keyboard itself is really stable, and you can hold it with one hand, no problem. And on your lap, it doesn't feel like it's gonna fall over backwards or anything. The typing experience is amazing for a tablet, like I said before. So let's take a look at and hear the typing sound. And the trackpad is exactly as you would expect. Everything works on your lap. It doesn't wobble the keyboard when you use a trackpad. It doesn't wobble the keyboard when you touch the screen. You can even cross your leg, kinda, and really use and hold your tablet with your palm and type on this thing. When it comes to using the Apple Pencil with the iPad on the Magic Keyboard, the case doesn't allow you to flip it backwards and use it as a tablet with the case on. So you have a couple of ways you can use it. One is to leave it like that. This is the maximum angle. It's gonna lean back. You can write whatever on here, it doesn't wobble. Or two, you can take this out pretty easily and put it on the iPad itself, on the Magic Keyboard itself, and then you can write and take notes or whatever. So that works. Or three, you can put it on the case, and if you like, you can flip it backwards, do it like that, and then you can write and draw on the iPad with a little bit tilted angle. And of course, you can adjust it back as well, but the keyboard will kind of hangs over the iPad, so that might be bothersome for some people, but it might be good if you don't want anyone else to see what you're drawing. But otherwise, at this angle, you can rest your palm on the iPad. It's not gonna adjust the angle unless you really press down on it at the top. But yeah, I can rest my palm and draw whatever on the screen without the iPad moving. So this is exactly the angle from my eyes when I sit kind of upright. So this is the upright position. So you can see you can kind of have to push the iPad out a little bit toward your knees. And then the angle, this is the maximum tilt back angle. So it would be great if it can go maybe like this, like I mentioned, but this is as far as it's gonna go. Anyways, it's not bad. I just wish it would tilt a little bit more. So this is the angle with the Folio keyboard. So actually it feels like it's tilted a little more backwards than the Magic Keyboard. Maybe very slightly. So the view angle here is decent. Not much different, but again, it'll be this would probably be the perfect angle here, but as you can see, it has to be tilted up a little bit. So here are my thoughts after I've been using the Magic Keyboard for the iPad for the past 72 hours. Actually, I was able to get out of the house a little bit today, luckily, and use it in the quote real world scenarios. I was able to carrying it around with me outside of the house. I was trying to use it in the car on my lap and walk around with it. And I honestly feel that the extra weight of the Magic Keyboard is more than made up for by the typing experience and having the trackpad just integrated into the case. And I know the keyboard Folio is actually, I like it a lot and it gives me a pretty good typing experience, but having the trackpad just built in to the keyboard itself is a major convenience. So just for that, I think it is worth the extra weight. Now, is it worth the $300? To me, I think so. To a lot of people, probably not. So it would be interesting to see, and I would like to get my hands on and try the Logitech options, whatever they have options for that. I think they just came out with one, so I need to check that out. But using the Magic Keyboard is really just giving you the whole Apple experience. Everything is integrated so well. The construction of this is just so well made. The hinge is just, it feels so premium, except for the material, which I think, as I said earlier, it's not going to age well. But other than that, I think it's a very solid option for the people that really value the typing experience and can sacrifice a little bit, on the portability, the weight of it, but just having everything else in one piece, not having to carry around the trackpad separately, it's just a major plus for me. So, and really just for that reason, it has really made me feel more comfortable leaving my laptop at home. With just having the iPad with me on the go, I feel like I will have my trackpad, I'll have my keyboard, I can jump on RDP or use Jump Desktop to really remote into my desktop if I really need to do some real work. And it's just very convenient, and it's just a peace of mind. Well, keep in mind that this is not perfect, but again, nothing is. There have been some bugs that I've found, all software related, and most of them are just third-party apps that maybe haven't been updated to fully support the cursor in iPad OS yet. And one of the examples is the YouTube app. So there are the red bar here that usually if you want to forward quickly through the video, you touch it and well, even that doesn't work well. You touch the red dot and move it, right? Easy, or you can do that, and that's fine. But using the cursor, it's really hard to do that. So every time when I try to grab the red dot, it doesn't register. So that's one of the issues I've seen, but you can still click it back and forth. I think another perfect scenario that Apple probably thought of or was trying to go for is just to use it as a dock at home. With occasionally you can take it out with you if you really are gonna need some serious typing on the go. Otherwise, you can just leave this really as a dock on your desk, leave it plugged in and ready to go. So when you get home, you just use your iPad as you normally would, on the couch or whatever, browse the web. But when you need some serious work done, need a lot of typing, or simply want to sit at the desk, you can simply go there to the dock, really just snap it, just put it there, and then now it floats there, and you can just use the whole web browsing experience really on the iPad, and it's great. Anyways, guys, I would like to thank you for watching the videos, and I really hope that you guys staying safe at home. And for those who have ordered this keyboard, I hope you get it really soon and I hope you enjoy it. I hope that all my videos have been helpful to you and answer some of your questions you may have. I know I had tons of questions before I got the product, so I just wanted to make it short and quick videos and explain and answer all the questions that I've got and do whatever I can to help. So thank you so much and stay safe, everyone.